Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Jason.
Yep.
Welcome to your pop star appraisal.
Thank you.
Should we call you Jason or Mr. Derulo?
Whichever you like, Asper.
God, you smell good.
Hey.
Smells great. We're glad you're able to wiggle some time into your diary today.
See what you did there.
Our role as HR Capital Team is to check in, make sure you're doing okay, talk through your achievements and offer you some points of improvement going forward.
Yes, now before we start, you've actually worked with our colleague, Mr. North, before.
Yes.
On Project Icon. He had some very lovely things to say about you. Do you have any memories, maybe 3 highlights of working with him?
No.
Okay.
Right, well, straight in, no kissing. It's time for your pop star appraisal.
Great.
Shouldn't take too long. First, we just want to let you know that we appreciate all your hard work.
Thank you.
We in the HR team have been paying attention to everything you've been doing.
Fantastic.
And we just wanted to recap some of your wins.
Always start with the positives. 5 UK number ones, that's 5 more than Jedward. 15 UK top 10s, which we like to call a pop star's dozen. And you've gone platinum in the UK a very impressive 22 times.
20, that's my lucky number. Wow.
Beautiful. Lucky number.
Okay, we're doing good.
How do you feel about your success here in the UK?
I'm really humbled by it, you know? I think it's amazing to be able to travel the world and come somewhere so far away. Are you all right?
Question, you have a new single called Make Me Happy. What would make you happy right now?
If you stop writing, it would make me a little easier. You know, I'm a little uneasy because I don't know what the hell you're writing over there.
Okay. Just making
Noted.
making some notes. Somewhere that I'd like to say you're really smashing the brief actually is your online presence. You've built up, drum roll please Chris, 66 million TikTok followers. Now, you were known in music already, but in lockdown, you did become a social media superstar. And what we like to do here at the company is just compare you directly to some of the rivals in the industry. Kylie Jenner, less followers than you.
Wow. Gordon Ramsay has fewer of the F word, yes, followers than you.
Kevin Hart, small man, even smaller following.
Ariana Grande, not so grande, the amount of fans she's got on TikTok compared to you.
And Taylor Swift might as well be in her unfollowed era. Yet again, less followers than you, Mr. Derulo. How do you feel about that?
I don't know how to answer that. I'm happy that I have a lot of followers.
How come you've got so many followers?
I've been trying to figure that out myself. Not very sure.
Question, are you viral right now?
Yes.
Good. Okay, great.
No.
That's the pleasantries out of the way, Mr. Derulo. We need to address some points for improvement now.
Okay.
It's going well so far.
Okay.
Some things that have been brought to our attention, if that's okay. So first up, in your lyrics, Talk Dirty, you state, I'm that flight that you get on, international, first class seat on my lap, girl, riding comfortable. You wrote those lyrics, is that correct?
I did, yes.
Okay.
So you would say you're a well-travelled man?
I am.
Yeah. Okay, well, can you just explain this for us, please?
Was too dumb not looking front of me. While I was messing around, you were holding me down. I searched up from A to Z.
I just read.
You were the best one I found without a question. How many times can my heart
Thank you,
learn?
Chris.
The caption says the Empire State Building was a paid actor. Just to double check, Mr. Derulo, you were aware that that was the world famous Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, now I am. Just a simple mistake.
We do have admin errors sometimes. It's not a problem. Just got to make sure we don't make those mistakes in the future.
Yeah. So just to make sure that doesn't happen again to all your followers, we'll go now through some of the world famous British landmarks. Or if you'd like to take a look at these, Mr. Derulo.
Okay.
First up, that is the Spaghetti Junction in Birmingham.
Spaghetti junction.
Junction, yeah. Okay. That is, and I quote, the biggest Tesco extra in the UK, in Manchester.
Okay.
It's a big superstore. That is Beaconsfield Services.
These can't be the big landmarks.
Yeah, these are
Stunning.
stunning.
This in summer, beautiful.
And do you know what that is, Mr. Derulo?
Grass.
Do you know where?
No idea.
That's Turf Moor.
Turf Moor.
Happy place?
Tell me.
Happy place, Turf Moor. That's where the world famous Burnley Football Club play. Turf Moor.
If you could consider perhaps using some of these in your music videos.
Okay, especially like the Tesco one.
Tesco, the big Tesco in Manchester. You could perhaps consider that for the next one.
Absolutely, for sure.
Question: have you ever lied about being somewhere when you're actually not?
All the time.
I'm glad you've addressed this actually, Chris, because we do value honesty in the company. And on the 3rd of February 2016, you expensed a trip to London. Tower Bridge, okay? Secret love song. Just take a look at this.
Got a love that is hopeless. Why can't you hold me in the street?
Thank you, Chris. You did expense that trip.
Thanks, Chris.
I can see Tower Bridge in the window there of your studio. Something looks a little bit suspicious.
Yeah, upon inspection, Mr. Derulo, it does appear that is a CGI of Tower Bridge. Is that correct?
Yes.
Were you in London?
No.
Okay.
Don't mark me off. I memean, the budgets weren't that big, so we had to make London.
That's fine. We will have to go back through your expenses and just double check a few more of those then.
Question: what's something else that you have lied about that you'd like to own up to?
I'm not a big liar. I don't want you to get me wrong. You know, I've told a couple fibs.
That sounds like a lie.
Do you ever look anybody in the eye, or do you just write the whole time? Okay.
Okay. Let's make sure that everything's good in work, because we want to make sure you're getting enough breaks, and that is something that we're very, very hot on here in HR. We don't want you to be overworked.
Break? I've been waiting on a break this whole time.
Okay, good.
Is now a good time, or?
Maybe not now this second, and this is actually something that has been brought attention by some of your work peers, that when you decide to take a break, it's sometimes not at the most convenient time. You know, work comes first, and you have been caught on occasion stopping in the middle of a job. Please see Exhibit A.
Hold on. Guys, I'm so sorry. But do you mind if I just go use the bathroom real quick?
Oh, you guys saw that.
It was on company time, this. You were in the middle of a chorus there.
Yeah, I was in the middle of the chorus, but like just before the show it was a party, we were having margaritas, it got real silly.
Okay.
So I had a lot, before.
Was it an appropriate time, do you think, to use the bathroom?
Not the most opportune time, but I made it quick. I peed in a Gatorade bottle, got right back to the stage. Less than 60 seconds.
We do appreciate how quick you were there, actually, and that will go on a positive, actually,
Okay.
on your record here.
So yeah, don't give me a strike for that one.
I just think that one of the things we could do to work on this, you taking these breaks at the wrong sort of time, is probably the amount of liquid that you're having. Chris, if you could just please demonstrate company-approved liquid of how much we think you should be having as your intake, and it hopefully should ensure more productivity. Moving forwards, do you think that is a doable amount?
Yeah, I can do that.
Question, do you prefer to shake it off or do you give it a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle?
A bit of both.
Okay, moving on. Mr. Derulo, we need to talk about adhering to company dress code.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so if you just take a look at these next pictures. You're doing great, by the way.
Yes, fantastic.
Really good.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
The 2015 summertime ball,
Slide, please, Chris.
no shirt. The 2015 Jingle Bell Ball, no shirt, as you can see there. The 2018 Jingle Bell Ball, any guesses?
Sweater.
Can you explain the consistent breaking of company rules regarding the dress code?
It's just your lights.
Okay.
Your lights are really hot, you know? After 1, 2, 3 songs, I have to start removing layers. I know it's against company policy, but for me, in order to continue to be at my best, because I always want to be at my best here.
Yes.
You know?
Yep.
I start removing items of clothing. And by the end of the show, I end up in my drawers.
Question, what is the secret to getting that buff?
Working out.
You should try it.
Okay. So company policy, we might have to look into this, Jordan.
Yes. We've taken the liberty of rewriting your contract for you, Jason. Can you just read clause 4.2?
We've just adapted that for you there.
Read that for us there.
Due to the excessive increase in body temperature experienced during vigorous physical performances, it is now mandatory for the employee, Mr. Derulo, to be without a shirt at all times. Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
No, we thought, you gave a fair enough reason.
Thank you. See,
Saying that first. We're nearly there, Mr. Derulo.
this is amazing. See, I love when we can work together and create solutions.
Always solutions, never
Yeah.
problems. If you did need to take your top off, we would approve that now, but it's totally up to you. This doesn't take immediate effect, but it could.
Okay, I'm cool for now. Thanks so much.
It's not on the notes.
Just an option. Something else you need to remember to wear. I hate to, be a stickler for the rules. We have noticed something's missing from around the neck. You have your chain there. What are you missing? Your company pass.
Oh, wow.
Slightly bigger than the other employees, but if you could just put that on and then you won't use it. We just need it for security purposes when you're in and out of the building, please. Yes. Thank you.
Do you think we've covered anything? Is there anything you want to say?
I'd just like to say that I appreciate this job. I worked my way up the company through this entire process. You guys have always made it really hard for me, but I appreciate the hard.
We have some feedback actually from one of your colleagues here that you've worked with before.
Okay.
Jason is a super talented person. He's an amazing singer. Those ad libs are off the chain. He's a sick dancer and he's the TikTok king. But whatever happens, do not let him do his British accent around you. He will get cancelled for that impression. He'll get deported back to America. And you know what? I've got a better body too.
So that was Joel Curry there.
What do you mean?
If you'd like to do us the honours, the British accent.
Could you say, can I have some fish and chips,
No, I
please?
actually don't have a British accent. I'm actually from South London, yeah?
Okay.
What are you writing?
Would you like to read your contract in the British accent? Just
Due to the excessive increase in body temperature experienced during vigorous physical performances, it is now mandatory for the employee, Mr. Derulo, to be without a shirt at all times.
Okay. Do we think it's a sackable offence?
maybe written warning.
Written warning.
Yeah.
What was the written warning?
Just try and stick to your own accent. Just in the workplace.
All right, kindly ask that you don't do that again. Mr. Derulo, we're really satisfied with everything you've told us today.
We are actually. It's
Yep.
done very well this year.
Based on your performance and taking on board all the improvements we've suggested, that'd be great. And we'd like to reward you with the rest of the day off. There you go.
Oh, but do keep the pass on at all times. It is company policy.
You're free to ride solo for the remaining of the day.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. All right. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Very good. Hey, he's really come along, hasn't he? Come along really well.